and raise close. So guys, like the normal, like I think we're all familiar with the etiquette now, but if you have a question, I'll give you a chance to ask, unmute yourself, ask, mute yourself again, and hopefully we can keep going, yeah? So from here, all the way through, guys, I just start off with this left leg forward leg starch. All we're gonna do is just gonna go over like basic kicks, and then I'll tell you how, like what I think about when I practice like, in Kihon terms, and then I'm gonna build it into how I try and set that up when I'm sparring or doing kumite, yeah? Something that I love doing. So here, guys, first of all, we're just this my area, yeah? All the way to do just now, guys, is we're going to break it down into each segment. So all the way to do it is put your fingertips to the back of your knee. Fingertips to the back of your knee. And all the way to do it, I want you to try and not move your body just now. I just want you to squeeze your heel up to your backside and feel like your calf is going to pinch those fingertips to this position, yeah? Just from there. Don't need to lift your knee up at all. Just squeeze your calf up and down. Ready? Try. Each. Knee. San. Chi, go, rock, sit, hatch, coup, go. Good, and change legs, stay there again. Just as Zenku's match. Again, try not to move, guys. Just fast up and down. Each, knee, san, chi, go, rock, sit, hatch, coup, go. And change legs again. So, reason I don't want you to move, guys, I want you to get the idea of getting your foot to your backside as fast as you can. If you shift your weight forward, you give yourself the sort of privilege of balance, yeah? When I'm here, I can put all my weight on this leg. I'm relatively balanced. I can take as much time as I want to get up. From this position, you need to get up fast, otherwise you're going to fall over, yeah? So again. Try and keep that center line. Try and keep in this sort of Zenku's position. Squeeze it up and down. Don't allow yourself to shift forward as you do it. Those? Just give that a try, guys. 10 times each leg. Go for it. Okay, and Yami there. Good. Okay, so next point, guys. I just want you to think, like, as you're squeezing this heel up, I also want you to think about this front hip flexor here. And I want you to try and pinch this part here of the lift. I'm not thinking about lifting my knee up. It tends to be when you think about lifting your knee up, you either tend to lean back or stretch your leg way out in front of you. I want you to try and keep this tight, yeah? So from here, this part here, put your fingertips there. Feel like you're trying to pinch your fingertips from like your belt with your leg. Boom, just that position, yeah? So just squeeze it up from there. Each, knee, san, chi, go, rock, sit, hatch, coup, go. Again, I'm not shifting my weight over too much just now. I'm just trying to get that squeezing down nice and fast, yeah? Fast compression from here and here. Other side, ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, rock, sit, hatch, coup, and go. Okay, by yourself, guys. Again, we're looking for speed and that tight compression here and here. So heel to your backside still. Squeeze that hip flexor. Again, try not to lift your knee up. We're not lifting our knee up, we're just squeezing. You want to think like, you know, a garage door, the electric door, sort of folding up on itself. You want this idea of your leg kind of folding up to this position, yeah? Without anything else really moving, just this fold up and down. 10 times, guys, give it a try. How'd you make? Okay, yummy 1 second, guys, yeah? So already I can start to see a lot of people moving their upper body quite a lot. Again, I want to emphasize, I'm trying my best not to move anything else. I'm just thinking about squeezing this leg up. A lot of people are starting to lean forward, or some of you are rotating into this leg and your shoulders are turning across a lot. Some of you starting to lift your leg out to the side of it. Again, keep your hips forward in showman. Squeeze up and down just to that position. And nothing else should be moving, guys, yeah? My core's nice and strong, like my posture's like that center line is being kept the whole time. And I'm just having that squeezing down. Very small movement, guys. Don't make it a big movement by adding in all these extra bits, yeah? Like Tommy said in the class before, you want to shave as much off as you can. Right now, we're breaking it down to just the very start of your kick, yeah? So try not to add anything else onto it, yeah? A couple more times, guys. Maybe 5 more each side. Go for it. So, guys, when I start thinking about migraine, that's the first thing I think about. I think about folding my leg up underneath me as quick as possible, yeah? Tends to be when we think about lifting our knee up, that becomes quite slow and labored. If you think about that compression, whichever thing you start with, you should start compression, expansion, compression. Probably believe that's what almost every kick is like. We want to have that fast compression to start. Once I get to that position, I'm then going to engage my core and my glute. So once I'm in this position, my core is going to send my leg up, my glute is going to push my leg up, and that's going to be when I snap my kick out, yeah? I don't want to prepare with my leg already up. You want this squeeze then the momentum that is created by contracting your center and your glute is the thing that sends your leg out for that maigiri. So from that position, guys, all I want you to do is just have that compression on your leg. And I want you to think about keep your posture, contract your glute, contract your center, squeeze. From this position, try each, ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hatch, ku, jo. Good, and change legs on the side. So again, have that compression. Again, it's not knee up. It's just this compression. This and this is going to be the thing that lifts it that extra bit. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hatch, ku, jo. Now when I'm doing that, guys, I'm trying my very best from this position to not have this lean. I'm not pushing my body forward, my hips forward so much that I start to lose my center, nor am I trying to like squeeze my center so much that I start to curl down. I want to keep this line, and that push is happening without my upper body really being changed at all. Very little movement from the upper body. It's all from the glute and core, that compression forward. Just try that 10 times each leg by yourself. Go for it. Okay, guys, yummy. So two things are happening there, yeah? Either people are stretching and then squeezing up. Stretching and squeezing up. Now what you're happening is you're stretching your hip flexor out and then squeezing that hip flexor back in again. You don't want to relax this at all. You want this to stay compressed when you're doing this drill. So this doesn't drop. This stays up. My knee isn't dropping. My knee's staying up. All that's happening is it's being engaged, which will lift it out slightly more. Just that little bit. What I'm not doing is relaxing it. Yeah? Second thing that's happening is we're getting this going along a lot. You have to, like, that's pushing from your glute, but you're not contracting from your core. If you have that core engaged, push and squeeze your lower half up. Feel like you're trying to get the knot of your belt to your belly button. This squeeze. I'm not relaxing this. This stays pinched. If I put my fingers there, they're pinched the whole time. There's no like stretch here happening at all. Yeah. Try a couple more times, guys. Keep that engaged here. That hip flexor squeezing nice and tight. Try that push without that lean at all. Yeah. Don't let your body lean. Another couple of times. Okay. And yummy, guys. So putting all that together, that's what I'm thinking about in terms of what my lower body's doing. I'm having this compression of my knee here, this tight squeeze to get my foot up to my backside. I'm having this compression of my hip flexor to get my knee starting that fast motion up. Then it's my glutes and my core that is snapping that leg out. Okay? So that's all I want you to do. Okay? So just get it nice and easy. Each, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hatch, ku, jo. And change legs. Same again. Each, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hatch, ku, jo. Okay, and yummy, guys. Last thing I want to say, guys, at no point did I mention what my upper body's doing, because my upper body shouldn't be involved. If I'm starting in this showman dash, this position, when I kick, my whole lower body, everything that we talked about is working, center's working, the upper body completely relaxed and unaffected. What people tend to do is when they kick, they pull their arm like this. Now when I just do that on its own, it looks quite silly. But how often do you see people doing this kind of action? You don't want any of your body weight going in the opposite direction of your kick, yeah? You want to maintain that showman dash so that this snap of your technique, everything's pointing the way that you want it to go. Nothing's affected. There are other ways where we can drive even more body weight in. We're just I don't want anything going backwards or dipping. I want you to keep that solid structure here, that seichusen as you kick. Relax your upper body completely. Have your hands in front of you like this, so they're on the same line. That way you can see, even if there's even a hint of any of you side of you pulling back as you kick. You want to keep them beside each other the whole time. What? Any questions on that, guys? We've got 5 seconds. Okay, cool. 10 more kicks, guys. 10 with your left, 10 with your right. And then we'll move on a bit, yeah? Ready? Hajime. Okay, guys, and yummy. So, like, still quite a few people, like, struggling to not have this kind of dip with the hip. As they lift the leg up, they tend to lean in to this part, and that forces this shoulder back and your hips to break line. That's something that's like, it's a bad habit, guys. If you ever get the chance, stand in front of that mirror, try and keep that core engaged, try and keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, and use this kumite position with your hands to try and make sure that you keep an eye on if there's any sort of tendencies to dip or break line or move backwards as you're kicking. Yeah, it's a handy trick to sort of practice keeping your form. Cool. Okay. So I just want to talk about like setting this up, Maegiri for kumite. Maegiri is not a kick that I pull off at all doing kumite, but Scott Sensei pulls it off all the time, especially on me when we're sparring. It's very frustrating. Scott Sensei has a very fast left leg Maegiri. Anytime Scott Sensei puts his right leg forward when we're sparring, my spidey senses go mental and I run for the house. Like, I'm staying away from him because that leg's going to ping out as soon as I do. So Scott Sensei has a couple of nice little techniques that I try and steal in order to set this Maegiri up. Yeah. And all I want you to do, guys, is I just want you to throw. Don't drive in because I'm so good. Just want to throw your hand out fast to the face. Just this left hand, snap out and back, nice and easy. Each knee, san, chi, nice and fast. Yeah. Go. Rock. Sit. And hatch. Good. As you do that, guys, as you snap this hand out, what I want you to do is I want you to switch legs, yeah? So from this position, I want you to switch your legs. I'm not asking you to go from jukamai to jukamai, yeah? What I'm asking you to do is just switch just enough so that this leg is behind you. Can be behind you by this much, that'll do, yeah? So all I want you to do is switch really quickly to this sort of position. And I want you to make sure that your heel is off the floor. And like Scott Sensei's been talking about for ages, that strong arch of your foot is having that spring ready to go, yeah? So from here, as you do that punch, switch, yeah? Let's switch to that position, okay? And you see the first time I've done it, I kind of, like naturally, this foot sprung forward again. That's the kind of feeling that I want. I want, as soon as I switch, boom, that's like great, yeah? So here, just try each. You should feel this boom bouncing, it wants to go, yeah? Knee, san, chi, go, rock, sit, hatch, coop, jove. All you're doing from that position, bouncing from that spring and getting that compression that I was talking about. Heel to your backside, compression of your hip here, and you're going to have that spring, and that's going to like sort of rocket your foot out to the target. So you're having this from this jukamai position, this switch Maegiri idea, yeah? So take the hands out of the equation just now. That's like as a sort of like get their attention up and hit them low, you know, in terms of setting it up, in terms of sparring. For just now, practice this switch, kick, yeah? Switch, remember to squeeze, drive out, kick, okay? Try that a few times, guys. Give it a shot. Left side and right side.
Sensei.
Yes.
Are you Maegiri with the same side you're jabbing, or are you opposite? If I jab left, am I Maegiri right, or vice versa?
No. So what I'm doing is I'm going front hand to get their attention up as I switch. And then from there, kicking underneath, yeah? So from this position, as that Kazamazuki comes out, that front leg is going back and then driving forward. That idea. Good. So left hand, left leg. Okay, guys, very good. So now add in the hands. And guys, principles are staying the same here in a lot of ways. The more movement I have when I'm doing this with my arms, the harder it's going to be to pull off. It's like disguise technique, yeah? So from here, you want as little upper body movement as you can. So this hand coming up is enough to get their attention up. Kick. And you want these hands coming straight back to guard position. Don't have the habit of throwing your hands down. As soon as you throw this in, switch, kick, your hands are straight back here, straight away. Let's give it a try, 10 times. Okay, guys, good. And I'm relaxed. Okay, so yeah, that's one way that I would say, like, I practice the principles of Maegiri as best I can. That's a really good way that Scott Sensei uses to catch me with it all the time, yeah? Again, he's got a very fast lift like Maegiri. He does that switch and bounce straight into it. But he's still, like, the reason it's so fast and good is because he's keeping to those principles. He's not letting anything move out of position every time. Okay, good. All right, excellent. So next one, Mawashigiri, yeah? This is Mawashigiri. So all I want to do, again, practice that prep with your leg. So all I want to do is make sure, guys, when you're lifting your leg up at the start of your technique, don't let it drift up to the front. I want you to keep it back, lift it up to the side. So I want you to think, squeeze in this part of your body here in order to get this leg up, yeah? So keep, again, Try not to lean as best you can. You move slightly because obviously you're lifting one leg off the floor. Try not to. Try to think, squeeze this side so you don't rely on stretching this. You want to compress this when you lift. Okay, just try lifting up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, hach, ku, and do. Okay, good guys. So from here, get that compression, that lift up. Don't let your leg drop until we bring it back to the start. So from this squeeze position, you're lifting, coming round, back, and down. And I want you to keep that height the whole way through, yeah? Don't let your leg drop at any point until it's time to come back to the floor. Ready? Nice and slowly. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. Jo. Isa. And change legs. So same again on this side. Just compress up. Try and keep this body as straight as you can. Ready? Just compress. Each. Squeeze this side. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. And Jo. And from here, you're going to compress up, come round and back. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. Jo. Isa. Okay, I'm like shapeless. Okay, guys. So with this one, I think like timing is super important with this kick. Like timing probably more than anything else. So from here, what a lot of people tend to do is they rotate their hips in as they lift, and then straighten their leg out by its up in the air. You might as well just do this, yeah? All you're doing is flicking your foot out. You want to have your body mass and your foot finishing at the same time. So that leg extension should be happening right at the very end of your rotation, yeah? You don't want to have that rotation finished and then your leg straight. So from here, just work on that timing a little bit, guys. Straighten your leg. Like I like to think about straightening my leg kind of when my leg gets to this point here. That way my leg is straightening as I'm finishing that hip rotation, yeah? So from here, lift, straighten that out there, and when my hips finish rotating, my leg's finishing that extension. Goes? Cool, okay, give it a try. 10 times by yourself, guys, try and get that timing right. Slow Moashigiri. Okay, and yummy, guys. All right, like one thing like a lot of people do, the same with Maigiri, like people who kick Maigiri, drop their hands down here. When we kick Moashigiri, like there's that really old picture of an audio Moashigiri, he's like that, boom, and his hands are coming like all the way around, yeah? Again, I like to think, if I'm practicing my Kion, I want to make it like as challenging as possible. Pulling my arm back makes it easier for me to change my hip direction again. So my hips go all the way in, they come all the way out. But I'd much rather be that as a result of like my supported leg strength, my core, rather than the sort of upper body sort of swing. So what I'm trying to do, guys, think about your elbows at your hips. And when you go forward in Moashigiri, you don't want, like, first of all, you don't want to reach out with your hands. That's sort of helping you get that momentum started by sending body weight forward. You want to start with this compression. My hands haven't moved. And coming round, my hands move as my hip rotate in with me, then they come back with me. I'm not relying on that pull of my arm to get my kick round. So from here, I squeeze up, upper body's not really moved. I'm coming round, shoulders coming round with my hip. And I'm making this sort of straight line with my leg, body as I come back. So I'm keeping, what I like to do is sometimes practice or tell my students to practice by holding on to their trouser leg and coming up and round with the trouser leg each time. And that means that they're not using their upper body to change direction. They're using those sort of stability muscles that we need to order and kick properly, yeah? So give that a try, guys, yeah? Try and make sure you have no swing. A couple times. All right, guys, good. So, set it up, like, I love to use my back leg much to chew that when like, I'm sparring and compete. Now, the way I set it up, like, is all to do with getting my hips round as fast as I can. So that's a traditional way where I use my key on, where everything's connected, and I'm trying to bring it all round in one unit and back to increase my stability, the stability muscles that I'm using in order to get that rotation. When I'm doing it in kumite, I'm not trying to develop my body. I'm trying to use my body to maximum effect. So what I do, like that classic sort of yakuza washigiri that we do in our kihon, I set up, I cheat a little bit with my lower body. What way to try and do now again? Kumite would kind of break the form. So that's the strict form, trying to break the form now. I want you to throw this yakuzuki in, but as you throw, I want you to open this leg up. So I'm opening this leg up, and already my hips are starting to come in. So I just want you to practice that. Open this leg up as you throw that yakuzuki. Throw it the same way, but you're opening your leg. So my distance doesn't change. The amount I'm rotating on my yakuzuki doesn't change. I'm just opening this support leg, this standing leg, up a little bit earlier. Yeah. So just try that a couple of times. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, sit, hach, ku, jo. And from here, guys, as soon as you throw your punch out, I don't want you to go 1, 2. Or what do you think? As soon as this foot touches the ground, my leg is up and through, straight away. I never really worried about stopping it in sparring, like when I'm kicking Shuran, because at this distance, if I'm trying to reach out with the yakuzuki, they're either going in and they're going to get a knee, or they're going back, in which case my leg's long enough to reach. So don't worry about stopping your leg just now, guys. I just want you to kick through. Get your hips to rotate round as fast as you can. Try each, all the way round, and reset. Ready, knee, and reset. San, reset. Chi, go. And again, rook. Seat. Don't worry about pulling it back, guys. Kick through the target, yeah? Imagine you've got a target in front of you. You want to kick, boom, straight through it. Don't worry about pulling back. Ready, hutch. And again, cool. And one more, jump. Okay, good. And change legs, guys. One point I want to make, guys, that everyone's kind of doing. When you're kicking through, what I want to try and avoid when I do that, the reason I'm opening up is, again, it's about my hips going in. What I don't want to do is my hips to stop and my leg to keep going. I don't want to end up in this position with my backside out and my leg coming round. I want to have my hips traveling through the whole way. That's why I'm having that rotation. I'm not trying to stop. As soon as you try and stop, you have to slow down. Yeah? Now your leg can keep going for sure, but I want to get my hips in, maximize the amount of speed I'm getting into this. So I really, and also in kumite, if I'm going to the body, I want to slow them down a bit. I want to make it, take dominance over the mat or whatever it is, braiding kumite, whatever. This kind of shot is power shot. Yeah, I'm trying to, again, slow them down a bit, hurt them, maybe put them out the match. Yeah. So from that position, you're coming straight through, and this hip doesn't stop. Boom, it just keeps going. Ross? Okay, good. And yummy, I'm relaxed, guys. Okay. Second one I want to do from washigiri is off the front leg, yeah? Slightly different than what we've been practicing, but again, in terms of the setup, but the principle is the same, yeah? I tend to do this as a counter attack. As somebody starts to start closing the distance, I try and pick them off on the way in. Again, what it is about that rotation of my hip. So all I want you to do, guys, is think. I want you to think about pulling your heel in. Now, as soon as I pull my foot, you can see my hips are already starting to move, yeah? That rotation is what I'm trying to get. So all I want you to do is lift your leg and rotate in. So what's going to happen is you're going to come up, and when you rotate your lower, your supported leg, your hips are going to come around this position. So I'm lifting up as I rotate that foot, hip coming round. Try that. Ready? Each, knee, san, chi, go, roll, sit, touch, two, two. Okay, try again. Change legs, other side. Ready, each, knee, san, chi, go, rock, stitch, touch, two, Joe. Good, guys. So at that point where I have that rotation, and remember, don't open your foot back. Heel in, hip in. So this, like, as I drive my heel forward, I want my body weight moving in as well. As I lift my leg, I'm having a stretch from here. So my hips are opening up from this position, especially this leg. Opening up at this groin here. My groin is stretching at this point. As I do that, my legs off the floor, I'm just driving that kick in at the same time. This in, same time, kick, ball. Yeah? Give that a try. Ready? Off the front leg, each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Rock. Sit. Hutch. Coup. One more. Jaw. Okay, good. And change legs one more time. Ready. Each. Yeah, knee. Sun. Chi. Don't half step, guys. Rotate on this support leg. Rotate. Don't step up. If you step up while somebody's coming forward, that's too slow. Yeah? Has to be immediate. Boom. Catch them on the way in. You have to make that immediate. As soon as this rotates, the kick's gone. You're not stepping and kicking. Too slow. Yeah? Ready, come more. Rook. Sit. Hatch. Coup. And one more. Jaw. Okay, guys. Excellent. Not bad. Any questions, guys? I'll give you 10 seconds to answer and grab a quick sip of water. I will do one more to finish off.
Just on that kick, Ross, your front hand, you're trying to keep your front hand up as well. You're not like, I'm finding that wants to move back.
Let's swing. From there, my hands are always in this position, yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Does it matter whether it's ball of foot or instep, Sensei?
Say that again, sorry, Andy?
Are you bothered about whether it's ball of foot or instep?
No, I'm not worried about that at all. Like, ball of foot, like, I've got really long finger toes. Every time I try and kick with the ball of foot, I end up breaking one of them. You know? The instep or the shin, personally. But, yeah, each one. If you do ball of the foot, brilliant. If you do it instep or shin, brilliant. Totally fine. Okay. All right, guys, last one. Just Yoko Gary. All I want you to do, guys, just make Kibadachi. Just this Kibadachi position. I want you to think about the same thing, like this sort of a hip flexor squeeze that we've done for my Gary. This same idea. Try and keep your structure. What I want you to get away from is leaning in order to prepare for this kick. I don't want you to lean. I want you to just squeeze up and down. I want you to squeeze your knee across your body. Try and think maybe getting it to your hand and down. Hand and down. Try not to lean as best you can. Keep your center line. Ready. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Two. And Joe. So that squeeze, guys, is the prep for this Yokogiri, yeah? So what do you think? Start with that squeeze. So think squeeze, stretch, squeeze. That hikiashi is super important, guys, for this, yeah? So from here, as you're squeezing this in, stretch it out and come back in. You want this visual space from here. That squeeze, stretch, squeeze it in before you come down. Back into that same position. Let's try Yokogiri Kikomi. Each. Other side. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hatch. Coup. And Joe. Yeah, so guys, I always think of like Kihon is always trying to get, again, push my body to its limit. Like, so for example, I can lift, and as long as my knee's behind my foot, I can thrust that out to Komigiri, yeah? From this position though, I want to have that maximum compression. Maximum expansion, maximum compression again. So just now, try and get that super big squeeze. And when you extend, don't just extend with the kicking leg. extend with supporting leg as well. So again, I have that same feeling that we just had for that Mawashigiri, that push, push. My heel's coming in, I'm rotating on that ball of the foot, and I'm extending this leg, extending my groin as I drive into that position. I have that push, push, squeeze, push, squeeze idea, yeah? Try it a few times. Yeah, I mean, last thing I'm going to say, guys, is when we're doing that HDKI, when we're putting a leg back in or preparing, quite a lot of you have your heel behind your, like, to the side of your knee in this sort of shape here. If you're preparing or using HDKI in this position, like, you're doing Mawashigiri, because your foot has to come round, yeah? So it doesn't matter what you think is, if you have this sort of prep, it's a hinge joint, the foot has to come round the way. You have to compress with that knee behind your foot so you can drive it out straight. You want that foot pointing at the target the whole way through. If I lift, I compress here, and my foot's not pointing towards the target, like my heel is not pointing towards the target, it's no good, guys, yeah? You have to compress and get that heel facing into the target so it comes out straight. And I'm a firm believer, like Maigiri, starts here, finishes here. Mawashigiri starts in this position, finishes here, yeah? Shirogiri starts here, finishes there, okay? That same idea. From this position, if I'm starting at this compressed point here, I need to make sure I'm finishing at that compressed point there. So you have that consistency, guys. Those? Couple more times, guys. Go for it. It's just good practice, yeah? Okay, guys, so from here, just make this Zenku to that position. So all I need to do is just think about, like, again, I'm not talking about foot position so much or the actual, like, kicking part. It's the preparation part, because that's the thing that I use from the Yokogiri, like how I set it up. The preparation is the most important thing, yeah? So from here, I just want you to think squeezing up and across your body. Across your body. Not like this up and down position again. Try and maximize that pinch you can get. So when I squeeze up, I'm keeping my body straight, compressing in, and then I'm rotating and expanding as my leg comes out. So my hips are moving with the kick. Compress and then unravel as you extend your leg. So that means the tie, like, I don't rotate as I prepare. I keep that showman, squeeze in, rotate as that kick comes out. So you have all your hips, all your body weight unraveling in with the kick. Close? Okay, just 10 times, guys. 10 times from this position. Back leg, Yokogiri Kukomi. Right side, left side, 10 times each. Ready, Hajime. Okay. Good, guys, and Yannick. So lastly, I just want to talk about that, like, setting up this squeeze again. As like I said, the preparation is the most important part for me. Because when I, like, set up side kicks, I'm also trying to set up 2 other possible options when I'm doing that. That's my thinking of it anyway. So from this position, all I need to do is take your back leg to the side, and I want you to spring from the side across to that sort of going position. So you're going 1, 2, squeeze. Yeah, so that right leg comes up. Try each. Knee. San. Shi. Roll. And roll. Good. So again, that preparation is the most important thing. If I borrow Tommy Sensei for 1 second. So if you think, like, here, Tommy Sensei do come on. Like, what I'm trying to get is I'm trying to get this reaction to kind of open them up here, yeah? Now, depending on what you might do, depending on how I'm feeling, I can change the direction of my leg from that preparation point easy. So I can, from this position, drive into this Yokogiri position. If he drops his hands because he thinks he knows it's coming, I can easily, from this position, change to this Umawashi coming over the top. Yeah, so I have that option on these sides. So if he thinks Umawashi is coming, I can switch it to down low. If he thinks coming low is coming, I can switch it to come up to the top, yeah? And third thing, like, some people, like, walk with both hands across. If he brings both hands across as I prepare, I can switch it to that outside Mawashigiri. And that's all from this squeeze position. He then has 3 different things he has to worry about defending against. I have 3 options. Depending on how Tommy Sensei reacts to it, I can change to whatever target's available to him. Does that make sense? So, just now, all I want to do, step, squeeze, and then you can choose. Yokogiri, then Mawashigiri, but all from this preparation point. All from this preparation point. All from this preparation point. Those? Preparation is the same for all 3. Give it a try, guys. We've only got 1 minute. Give it a try. And yummy, guys. I'm afraid that's my time up. I would like to keep going, I've got a lot more stuff that I would like to show, but time has run out. I hope there's a couple of things, hopefully, even one or two things that could help you practice in terms of Kihon, maybe 1 or 2 ideas when you're doing kumite. Hopefully you can take something from it, yeah?